Alors, bonjour. Alors, aujourd'hui, on va apprendre le sujet la négation. Alors, moi, je vais partager mon écran avec vous pour que vous puissiez voir la présentation. Alors, voilà. Okay, so negation, la négation. Okay, so we all know how we do um, change a sentence from an affirmative sentence to a negative sentence. Okay, so the topic is la négation. Okay, now what is negation in French? To form a negative sentence in French, one must use two words. Okay, one must use two words, which is what? No and pas. Okay, no is placed before the verb and pas after the verb. Okay, now how we use it? So we have to identify the verb in the sentence. Okay, alors le verbe dans cette phrase, c'est par exemple, je ne parle pas anglais. So let's say if the sentence would be in the affirmative form, je parle anglais. This means I speak English or I talk English. I speak English actually. I talk in English. So we have to identify the verb here. So the verb is parle. Okay. So to change it into a negative sentence, what we do, we add no before the verb and pas after the verb. So it becomes je ne parle pas anglais. Okay, je ne parle pas anglais. I do not speak English. Similarly, il n'est pas médecin. Il n'est pas médecin. So the verb here is être, right? So we have put an apostrophe. So it becomes an apostrophe when the verb starts with a vowel or silent H. Okay, when the first letter is a vowel or silent H, NE becomes an apostrophe. Okay, that is why it is il n'est pas médecin. He is not a doctor. No becomes an apostrophe before the vowels, that is A, E, I, O, U, Y, and silent H. So the negative construction is no plus verbe plus pas. Avec une voyelle, an apostrophe plus verbe plus pas. Okay, so you just have to learn two words, ne pas, which you have to place before and after the verb. Okay, then, donc il y a des exemples ici. Alors, par exemple, nous ne sommes pas stupides. Nous ne sommes pas stupides. We are not stupid. Je ne suis pas chinois. Je ne suis pas chinois. I'm not Chinese. Elle n'aime pas le chocolat. Elle n'aime pas le chocolat. She doesn't like the chocolate. Manuel et Denis ne regardent pas la télé. Now, we have a tendency to put no after the first verb, है ना? So sometimes it's like कि हमने word देखा Manuel, first word के बाद we have put no. So this is not the case. Okay, we have to find out the verb in the sentence. Okay, so the verb here is regarde. Alors, dans ce contexte-là, on va placer no avant le verbe, ok, et pas après le verbe. Donc, Manuel et Denis ne regardent pas la télé. Ok, Manuel and Denis do not watch the TV. Monsieur Dupont ne travaille pas à l'ambassade. Alors, travail, ça c'est le verbe, which means to work. So, Mr. Dupont do not work at the embassy. Il n'est pas journaliste. Again, être is the verb, starts with a vowel, hence we put an apostrophe. So it is né. Il n'est pas journaliste. Ok, je pense que c'est clair. Ce sont des exemples. Ok, passons maintenant à la prochaine. Ok, la négation. So this will be the continued in the sense that we have certain rules, okay, to follow when we are doing the negation. Okay, now what are the rules? In negative sentences, the indefinite articles I, yun, they become de and d apostrophe before vowels and silent h. So when I say, par exemple, elle a un stylo, so you have to put na and pa before and after the verb. But that en, yun, they, these indefinite articles will change into de. Okay? Why? Because this represents quantity. She has one pen. Okay? So I cannot say she doesn't have one pen. We don't say like this. She doesn't have two pens. We don't say like this. We say she doesn't have any pen. So to negate it totally, we use de. Okay, de and d apostrophe. So, elle a des stylos. Indefinite article, it becomes de. Elle n'a pas de stylo. Okay, elle n'a pas de stylo. Elle a une règle. Elle n'a pas de règle. Elle n'a pas de règle. Elle a des règles. Elle n'a pas de règles. So noun, whether it is singular or plural, the negation, we will put de or d apostrophe. Okay? You will not put des. Il y a un étudiant. Il n'y a pas d'étudiant. Okay? So this rule you have to remember, the indefinite articles become de or d apostrophe before the vowels and silent h. Okay. Now, the second thing is that this rule does not apply with the verb être. Now, when there is a verb être dans la phrase, alors par exemple ici, c'est un stylo. C'est un stylo. So this is être verb, but followed by indefinite article. Here you won't change the indefinite article. Why? Because this is a pen. This is a pen. This is not a pen. Okay, so this will remain same. Okay. Deuxième exemple, c'est de la soupe. Now again, it is some quantitative thing. De la, c'est l'article partitif. But when we are using the verb être, the articles remain same. Okay. Ce n'est pas de la soupe. OK, ça va rester le même. Alors, ici, on ne change pas d'article. OK, parce que il y a l'usage du verbe être dans les phrases. OK? Troisième, ce sont des étudiants. Ce ne sont pas des étudiants. OK, because the verb here is être. Donc, il faut considérer si il y a le verbe être dans la phrase, on ne change pas d'article. OK? Il n'y a pas de changement. So, we do not change the article when there is the être verb in the sentence. You simply add no and pas to change the sentence from affirmative to negative. Okay, this would be the second point to remember. This was the first. Okay, now we move to the third rule. Okay, le troisième, ou bien la troisième règle, the definite articles, le, la, les, they stand unchanged after all negative forms. So here, I mean, you do not really need to learn any rule, but it is like the definite articles, they remain same. Okay? So, elle a le stylo, elle n'a pas le stylo. Elle a les stylos, elle n'a pas les stylos. Okay, so you just add ne and pas. The articles will remain same. Okay? Elle a les règles, elle n'a pas les règles. OK? Alors, je pense que c'est assez facile et c'est assez clair à comprendre. OK, maintenant passons aux expressions négatives. Okay, now this is something not very basic. So the basic was ne pas, just adding ne pas in the sentence to change a simple sentence into negative. For example, I go to the market. I do not go to the market. That is ne pas. Okay, but when we are doing this quelque chose, for example, when I'm asking you, do you want to eat something? Do you want to eat something? Then what you will say? No, I don't want to eat anything. So something becomes anything or nothing. Oh no, I don't want, I want nothing. So nothing has a separate negative expression which is called ne rien. No plus verbe plus rien. Ok, par exemple, je mange quelque chose. Ok, I eat something. Je ne mange rien. I do not eat anything. Okay, I do not eat anything. Je ne mange rien. So instead of ne pas, you are placing ne rien. Okay, so quelque chose devient ne rien. Okay. Deuxième is quelqu'un. Someone becomes no one or anyone. For example, je vois quelqu'un. I see someone. I do not see anyone. Je ne vois personne. OK, dans ce cas-là, on n'utilise pas ne pas. We will not say je ne vois pas. OK, rather we'll say je ne vois personne. OK, I don't see anyone. Or just another example. This is not a answer to some question. It is personne. Non, personne ne vient. So in this case, we use both these two, person and not together, followed by a verb. No, nobody is coming. So when you have to say nobody in the beginning, nobody is coming, then it is personne ne vient. OK? Alors, OK, la troisième, quelque part, somewhere. Now, somewhere becomes nowhere. Are you going somewhere? Oh, no, I'm going nowhere. है ना? So, for that, it is no plus verbe plus nulle part. OK, par exemple, je vais quelque part. Bah non, je ne vais nulle part. OK, je ne vais nulle part. Quelque part becomes no nulle part. Alors, quatrième, toujours. Always becomes never. OK? Do you always smoke? Bah non, je ne. I never smoke. I never smoke. Always becomes never. Tu fumes toujours? Bah non, je fume jamais. OK? Alors ici, ce sont des exemples. Je fais toujours mon devoir le soir. So I always do my homework in the evening. I never do my homework in the evening or on Friday, on Saturday, or anything you can put. So basically, if let's say I just so je fais toujours mon devoir, if I just erase this just for your better comprehension. Let's say this is the sentence. Je fais toujours mon devoir. Je ne fais jamais mon devoir. I always do my homework. I never do my homework. Okay, so toujours becomes ne jamais. OK? So, on a appris maintenant 4 expressions négatives. Ce sont quelque chose, quelqu'un, quelque part, toujours. OK, now we will learn few more. OK, on va apprendre d'autres expressions négatives. Alors, voilà. Ok, le cinquième, c'est encore. Encore is still, right? Still is no more. For example, um, do you still have toffees with you? But no, I have no more toffees left now. Okay. Okay, are you still there? Oh, I'm no more there. I have left. Like that. So, alors par exemple, il y a encore des biscuits dans la boîte. There are still some biscuits in the box. Bah non, il n'y a plus de biscuits. Il n'y a plus de biscuits. There are no more biscuits in the box. You can add dans la boîte anything. Il n'y a plus de biscuits. Okay, there's no more biscuits. All the biscuits are finished. Okay. So, encore becomes no plus verbe plus plus. Sixième, déjà. Déjà is already becomes ne verbe pas encore. Okay, already, not yet. Let's say, have you already left? Have you already left your place? Oh, no, 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 I have not yet left. है ना? So already becomes not yet, par exemple. C'est déjà 6 heures. Bah non, ce n'est pas encore 6 heures. So when we say, oh, it's already 6 o'clock. No, 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 it's not yet 6. Do not worry. C'est déjà 6 heures. Non, ce n'est pas encore 6 heures. OK? Ne pas encore. OK? Ne pas encore. Okay, so this also had to be in the red, but that's okay. Ce n'est pas encore 6 heures. Ok, le septième, le dash dash les, du dash les. So the negation, l'expression négative, c'est en fait ne, ni, neither nor. Okay, for example, if I say, would you like to have some coffee or tea? Okay, would you like to have coffee or tea? You say, bah no, neither coffee. I won't have neither coffee nor tea. So if you want to negate both, then it is neither nor. So in this case, par exemple ici, j'aime le chocolat et les bonbons. I like the chocolate and the sweets. But to negate it, I can say, je n'aime ni le chocolat et ni les bonbons. Okay, I like neither the chocolate nor the sweets. So what we are saying here is that we keep this. Le and les will be there in the sentence. Okay. On the contrary, in the second one, when you have these quantitative articles, les articles partitifs, we have to remove these partitive articles from the sentence and the negative sentence. Okay. So, for example, je mange du chocolat et des bonbons. I eat some chocolate and some sweets. No, I don't eat neither chocolate nor sweets. So basically, we have to remove this some. So in partitive articles, we have to remove partitive articles actually. So it becomes je ne mange ni chocolat ni bonbon. Okay? Okay. So I hope these expressions se sont vraiment clairs à vous. I don't think so there should be any problem in understanding these expressions parce que ce sont les expressions négatives vraiment simples et il faut que vous les utilisiez comment dire, dans votre utilisation de la langue française. OK, now, ici, il y a un exercice pour vous, un exercise for you. Répondez négativement aux questions. Non, rien, ne, personne, ne, jamais, ne, plus, ne, ni, etc. So all the negative expressions which we have learned till now, en fait, plutôt ces expressions, okay, these ones, quelque chose, quelqu'un, personne, rien, these ones, these 7 negative expressions. So to just try doing these exercises, You can put the answers in the comments below, okay? And we will be, it'll be very helpful for everybody who's watching this video. And if we get the answers in the comments below, it will be very helpful for everybody. So what you have to do, for example, in the first sentence, you will find this word quelque chose, है ना? So let's just do the first one together. Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose dans ton sac? Est-ce qu'il y a? Is there something in your bag? So what we learned, for something, it becomes nothing, right? So I have to respond it. So I'll say, non, il n'y a rien dans mon sac. Okay? There's nothing in my bag. Okay? Is there something in your bag? No, there is nothing in my bag. Il n'y a rien dans mon sac. So this was the first I have done with you. I would really like you all to try the remaining 9. And let's see how, you can take a screenshot to this while watching the video, and you can put the answers in the comments, and we would be, discussing it, sharing the responses. And this is how you will learn a grammar topic, because you have to practice things, right? Okay, so learn French with me. I do offer these all courses, A1 plus A2 fast track combo course. I have a live as well as pre-recorded course to this. I am a TEF TCF expert coach. I provide the classes for that. I do have DELF preparation, A1, A2, B1, B2, even DALF spoken French for all levels. So you guys can visit my website. Yeah, and yes, so you can watch all the courses there in case you have any doubts, queries. Oui, vous pouvez me demander par téléphone, par email ou par Instagram, WhatsApp, etc. Alors, merci beaucoup pour regarder cette vidéo. Si vous avez des questions, des commentaires, vous pouvez les mettre dans la boîte à commentaires. Okay, so any doubts, any questions, vous pouvez me demander. Alors, au revoir.